We are back live here for this Diva contest here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And right now we wait for the arrival of the champion. Here she comes. Let's take it our ring announcer for the introductions of this non-title match. The following contest is a non-title match. It is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the HWF Women's Hardcore Champion, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, the champion. The boss is making her way to the ring as she's taking on the lights of her former arch enemy and former best friend, Charlotte Flair. We've been told that we already know that Dana Brooks is the friend of Charlotte Flair, and she'll be accompanying Charlotte to ringside. Boy, what a matchup this will be. And it's the debut tonight of the daughter of the one and only WWE two-time Hall of Famer, Ric Flair. As Charlotte Flair is ready for war with the lights of the champion, Sasha Banks. We just found out that Sasha Banks will meet Becky Lynch in a tables match. That will be an epic match coming up in 1 week. And here she comes. Whoa! And her opponent from the Dana Brooks, from the Queen City, the one, the only, the daughter of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair. And right now, folks, our ring announcer got mixed up. She's being accompanied to the ring by Dana Brooks. But Charlotte, look at her. She's wearing the Dollcat World Order Championship. That doesn't belong to her. That belongs to Paige. It appears to me Charlotte is just showing off. And right now, our ring announcer was trying to make sure she doesn't announce the championship. Our ring announcer was just trying to make sure that he doesn't announce that championship because Charlotte did not win that belt, and it doesn't belong to her to begin with. And right now, referee calls the bell. Here we go. Charlotte right now being taken to by Sasha Banks.
50 years, men and women have entered this.
As right now as it is, Sasha Banks and Charlotte, both these two know each other since NXT, and now they're going at it tooth and nail. Charlotte, the former Raw Women's Champion. As her winning streak, sooner or later, she's won the title in her professional career back in the WWE, and she's the daughter of the one and only Nature Boy Ric Flair. And now look at Charlotte. That running knee shades of her father, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. But what happened earlier tonight, after when the Hitman got the victory, then TPI came out on the attack, attacking the Hitman, and then Lana was stomping away on the Hitman.
I think I just saw a tooth go flying.
But then afterwards, Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Natalya brushed into the ring, and then The Rock and Goldberg came in for the save. And we've been told that in 1 week, then Goldberg made a statement that he wants Joseph in 1 week at King of the Celebrities inside Hell in a Cell.
I see that move every day.
And we've been told Joseph, and after that Joseph accepted the challenge. And a sign of disrespect to Goldberg by calling him old man. And that was a sign of disrespect right there. As Charlotte continues to fire back, but Sasha Banks, the champion, back on her feet. And a takedown. This one continues to be aggressive here. But right now, as it is, this is an all-out war. But Charlotte with a takedown, and that knee in the face to Sasha Banks by Charlotte continues to escalate against the boss tonight. Sasha Banks is the boss, and she's pointing that out tonight. And that running bulldog by Sasha Banks, continuing to try to fire back here on Charlotte. Oh, God. Charlotte hit face first on that canvas. The Hardcore Wrestling Federation is live all the way in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. They cheered for their hometown hero, Bret the Hitman Hart, to get the victory tonight. And Dana Brooks, not happy about it one bit, seeing Charlotte trying to lose here tonight. And what a slam by Charlotte Flair.
We've certainly seen her with
and she's making her HWF debut.
Wow, look at these divas go. Neither one of them are backing down.
Now, Sasha Banks is taking it to Charlotte, but Sasha Banks is fired up here.
A wild overhead.
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Came out of nowhere.
And now Sasha Banks with a slam. That's gotta hurt for Charlotte right there after that slam from out of nowhere. This one continues to escalate. Sasha Banks going for that signature move. There it is, her patented signature move. The same move that put down Becky Lynch. Now Dana Brooks distracting the referee. And Charlotte with the reverse jawbreaker. And a right hand by Charlotte. And look at Charlotte. Charlotte is fired up as she's from all the way in the Queen City. Going for a knife edge chop, but Sasha Banks with an impressive counter. Wait a minute, what's Dana Brooks doing over there? Wait a minute, Dana Brooks brought in a steel chair. The referee doesn't see it. Come on, ref, turn around. Turn around. Wait a minute. Charlotte locking it in. Figure four. Oh no, figure four. Oh my God. Wait a minute. The figure eight. Figure eight by Charlotte. Wait a minute, Sasha Banks, can she turn it around? And she does. She got out of the figure eight. But a big boot by Charlotte, taking it to Sasha Banks in this matchup. And the referee being distracted here by Dana Brooks. And a slam here by Charlotte takes her down. As of right now, as it is, but whoa! And whoa! What an Enziguri counter by Sasha Banks. The boss is fired up here. And now, Sasha Banks with the submission locked in. And wait a minute, went for a pin there, but Sasha Banks kicked out too quick. And now Sasha Banks launches Charlotte into the corner. But in need of face counter by Charlotte. And now those knees, those patented knees in the gut by Charlotte. Looking at it here with that cover. No, Charlotte kicked. Charlotte thought she had it right there as Sasha Banks kicked out. And boom. Hurricane Rana counter by Sasha Banks.
Looking good here.
The last time we saw a steel chair in the match in our last Diva contest just last week, Sasha Banks hit Becky Lynch with that steel chair, and the referee taking out the chair, making sure that doesn't happen again.
But I'll never count her out until the final bell. She's just so
But the boss is fired up here, and she's making sure she gets a win here tonight over Charlotte Flair. And an Enziguri by Charlotte with a reverse Enziguri right in the skull of Sasha Banks.
Hey, this may very well be it.
Cover here, one, and the kick out. A kick out there by Sasha Banks. This one continues to be an all-out war. And now Charlotte Flair going up the top rope. What's she going for here? And now it looks like she's signaling for something bigger off the top. Going for the Hurricane Rana, and she connected right there, right off the top rope. But Charlotte was going for something there, but a counter by Sasha Banks. Right hand to the gut by the boss. Another right hand. Uh-oh, has her in the middle of the ring. We know what she's going for here. Bank statement, bank statement. The bank statement locked in. But Charlotte got out of the pin attempt. 1, 2, 3, no. Sasha Banks kicked out. Right as Charlotte went for the bank statement, right as Sasha Banks went for the bank statement, I got mixed up there. Charlotte rolled over Sasha Banks into a pin attempt. The shoulders were down, but Sasha Banks realized the situation as she kicked out. 2, no. Charlotte kicked out. This is an all-out war between these two. But Charlotte is not the #1 contender for Sasha Banks' title, because the reason why is because she is not the #1 contender, because Becky Lynch is. As right now, uh-oh. Sasha looking for another submission. Old Sasha Banks with another submission. As Charlotte broke out of it, went for another pin attempt, but Charlotte with a counter.
Charlotte sees it coming.
And now Charlotte Flair is being taken to by the champion. Going for the drop kick to the corner. Uh-oh. That may cost her right here. Uh-oh, Charlotte, look out with a counter. A right hand.
obvious she's trying to
And now that cheap
belittle
shot.
her opponent. Yeah, she's
And
trying
now,
to add
that was a
insult to
choke.
injury.
Come on, ref, get her off her.
Great offense by Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair with that choke.
Here. Oh, man.
Looking to make a statement here any way she wants it. And now, uh-oh.
I think she's going
Charlotte is going for it again. Maybe thinking for the figure eight. There it is, figure eight. Figure eight. The figure eight is locked in. Can Sasha hold on? Can she fight out of this hold like she did before? Can she do it? Sasha Banks being locked in the figure eight by Charlotte.
So much resolve.
And now Sasha Banks, wait a minute. Sasha Banks got out of the figure eight. This matchup continues. Charlotte is realizing the situation as Sasha Banks stayed alive on that figure eight. She just cannot believe that her former best friend just got out of the figure eight. These two know each other since NXT. These fans are loving this match here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. These Canadian fans are loving it. Super Hurricane Rana off the top rope, my God. Sasha Banks going for it. Going for that right in the midsection. There it is, her patented signature move. This could be it here. 2, 3, and Sasha Banks, the champion, picks up the victory. Sasha Banks with an incredible victory over Charlotte tonight. As you can see from our instant replays, these two went at it tooth and nail. That swinging neck breaker. And those knees to the guts by Charlotte with that knee to the gut. There was the cover as Sasha kicked out. Then the Banks statement was locked in. And look at this. As you can see right here, Charlotte countered it into a pin attempt. The shoulders were down. Sasha Banks had no choice but to kick out there. As these two went at it tooth and nail after that back suplex. And there you see it. Charlotte is down after the Sasha Banks' patented signature move to get the victory over Charlotte tonight. Let's check it out right now. Here's your winner, Sasha Banks. Charlotte loses this one tonight. She lost to Sasha Banks in this matchup. But that will not count in 1 week for the champion as she defends her title in a tables match in exactly 1 week against Becky Lynch. But folks, don't go away, because coming up next is our main event. Buddy Roberts, the hardcore champion, defends his title against Tails in a Extreme Rules match. And it's coming up next.